Right. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if I'm live. Let's see. Just a second.
Yeah, it's live.
It's live.
All right, we're live, guys. What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Game27, and yes, we are super duper late, and had a good reason why. Me and Alex, we just came from bot busting from Drone Crusher's channel. We was on this podcast a while ago, going off on these Xbox dudes. Man, it was a classic, man. So yeah, I advise y'all to watch them after this podcast. Don't leave this podcast yet. Watch us first, then go to his podcast. So it was very entertaining. So yeah, we got some stuff.
Box.
So we got some stuff that we're gonna talk to y'all tonight. We'll talk about Microsoft. I guess with Phil Spencer, he basically came out on Twitter. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. He said that we're going to get more exclusives this year than last year. So we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, right, Phil. So I'm gonna talk about that and talk about a couple of Nintendo topics. Ubisoft said they're going to fully support the Switch. And Nintendo Switch will not come with an internet browser, in which some people don't care. Some people it's kind of
canceling my pre-order.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about these three subjects. And it's more I want to talk about, but since I started so late, so we're gonna talk about these three and get out of here. It's not gonna be a 2-hour podcast tonight, so it'll be pretty quick, maybe an hour and a half. So let's go ahead and get into our introductions. And I guess let's do an introduction first. Then we'll go what we've been playing. I guess start with you, Alex.
What's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here. We just got done bot busting over on Drone Crusher's channel, so make sure to check that out after we're done here. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, let's get going. We got some Nintendo stuff. We got some Xbox stuff to talk about. Some Ubisoft stuff.
All right. Let's go. Let's go with you, Mr. Dirty.
Yo, what's up, people? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dirty. We're about to get it started.
All right, last not least, let's go with you, Mr. Sinister Tar Heel. I think we got a couple more people on the way right now.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Sinister Tar Heel here. And it's like ready to talk about the Xbox, the Switch, and Ubisoft, man. Let's roll.
All right, I guess before we get started on our topics, let's go on and talk about what we've been playing these past few days. Start with you, Alex.
Nothing. I've been fucking fiending. I've been fiending Netflix lately. I've watched so many new shows.
Hey, did you watch on your Xbox?
Huh?
Did you watch Netflix on your Xbox?
Oh, you mean the premiere Netflix box? No, I was not watching it on that thing.
Oh shit. All right, so
the last thing I was playing was Spider-Man Shatters Dimensions, but I'll probably play more this weekend. I got some more free time this weekend, so I'll be able to play some stuff. But other than that, it's just been Netflix. Let me see the show I've been watching. This is a really cool show. It just came out. Maybe you guys will like it. The title of it. What the fuck's it called? Santa Clarita Diet. It's got Drew Barrymore. She became somehow she's become a zombie. And she's like killing people to stay alive, but it's actually a comedy show. It's really funny. It's like a Netflix original show, so I suggest checking it out. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. What about you, Dirty? What you been playing these past few days?
I've been playing mostly on the 3DS. Man, I've been playing Link Between Worlds. I just picked up Bravely Second, so I just been trying to get into my backlog of the 3DS games.
Okay. What about you, Sinister Tar Heel?
See, I've been switching between my X1 and my 360. On X1, I've been playing like WWE 2K16 and 17, and plus, of course, earlier I just played Battlefield 1, and yesterday on my 360 I was playing Fist of the North Star, King's Rage 2, and before that I was looking at the anime series on my Fire Stick, so I was able to catch up on some episodes that I missed. So. I was just on an anime kick lately. I mean, thanks, for Kiss Anime, for being on the Fire Stick. I can catch anything I want.
Okay, that's all you've been playing?
Yeah, playing and watching, yeah.
Oh, okay. Since Retro Bro, you here, do your intro, and after that, tell us what you've been playing these past few days.
Well, for right now, I've been playing Tales of Berseria. It's been pretty good. Haven't got too much of an opportunity to play because of working both jobs, but I finally got to about chapter 3. They added a lot of new combos to the game, which is classic for Tales RPGs to actually do real-time combat, more like a fighting game than a RPG. And one thing that they did a lot better with this game compared to Tales of Zestria is that the story is really good. Because Tales of Zestria was a fun game, but the story was really boring. This is the way a Tales story actually should be. Like, it's pretty funny. They have a lot of side dialogue, and it's worth actually listening to some of the extra stuff in between. Like, this is the first Tales game since Tales of Symphonia that I actually go out of my way to listen to some of the side dialogue, and it had me cracking up. Especially in the church when they were messing with the priest. Because like he was all like high and mighty and like stuck up. Like that scene was hilarious.
Okay, so you've been playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess the games I've been playing these past few days. Of course, I was playing Neo. Really fun games, very hard. It's very challenging, but at the end of the day, it's really, really good. And I advise you to buy the game, especially if you are a fan of Team Ninja, if you love, like a Dark Souls type of game or a Ninja Gaiden type of game. I am enjoying it. It's hard, but I'm loving it. Played okay. I'm gonna try to pronounce this game the right way, Alex. Yakuza. Is that right?
You got it.
That's right.
I got it. About time. I finally got it. I finally got it. So I've been playing Yakuza. I finished up the first chapter. I'm on chapter 2. It's a really good game. I don't mind, about it having English sub. It's still a good game. If you watch Japanese anime, watch a lot of English subs, so it shouldn't, bother you. So it's not bothering me, man. So it's a really good game. I love the story. Played a little bit of Silent Hill 3. I'm more than halfway finished with the story. I'm almost done with that. I guess before I got on the podcast with y'all a while ago, Alex, with Drone Crusher, I was playing Rise and Shine, that indie game. It's from it's an Adult Swim games. It's pretty fun. It's hard as hell, but it's pretty fun. And I guess
I'm waiting for it to go down in price because apparently it's only like 3 hours long. So
yeah, it is pretty short. I think I paid $15 for it. So it's only $15. So it's pretty fun. So I'm having a blast playing that. So that's basically all I've been playing. So I guess it's gonna get to our topics, man. Let's go ahead and start with Ubisoft. Ubisoft basically saying that they're going to fully support the Switch, and when they say fully support the Switch, a lot of people want to know because first of all, For Honor is not coming out to the Switch, and of course I believe that's new IP. So I believe what they're saying is new IPs not so much right now because that's already been developed for their set platforms with the PS4 and the Xbox One. But as far as the established franchises like Assassin's Creed, maybe Splinter Cell, I would love to have a Splinter Cell. South Park, the Fractured Butthole. I think that might be coming to the Switch. So they got a lot of IPs. We know Steep is coming to the Switch. That snowboarding game.
Yeah, Steep's coming.
Yeah,
and Just Dance, of course.
Nah, fuck Just Dance, man. That's for those casuals. But as far as Ubisoft goes, like even though they left the Wii U last generation, but let's give it up for Ubisoft. They support the Wii U a lot with two different Assassin's Creed
longer
games.
Than anyone else.
Yeah, 2 different Assassin's Creed games. Splinter Cell, Blacklist. Of course, you get all of Just Dance games or Raven Legends. They actually the graphics game, whatever. They actually support the Wii U. A lot of Nintendo fans got pissed off at Ubisoft because because the whole entire exclusive situation with the Raven Legends. Like, it's business, man. Like, if you're not selling enough consoles, man, like they got to make money somehow. So they see the potential with the Switch, and that's why they're very excited. Like, not only we excited, Alex, or us that's in this podcast excited. A lot of people is excited, unless you're a Nintendo hater and you just want Nintendo just fail.
Unless you have an Xbox.
But yeah, but as far as what this Switch is providing, and as far as what this thing is going to be, a lot of people is excited. This thing must be doing something good. If Bethesda is going to support this system, they must be doing something good. So right. Yeah, man. I just want to dig in on this topic, man. What you think about this, Alex? Do you when Ubisoft said that they're going to fully support the Switch, What is your definition of them saying that? What's your definition of fully supporting?
Like, the thing about the new IPs not showing up doesn't make sense to me, because it's a new franchise. You don't know which fan base is gonna like it the most.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, like, they already know Nintendo fans aren't gonna buy Assassin's Creed. They already know they're not gonna buy Splinter Cell because they've tried that before. So to me, it would make sense to put your new franchises on there to gauge the audience, because you already know Just Dance is gonna sell. You already know what else do they usually put on there? Those Rayman games are gonna sell. But like something like For Honor, maybe Nintendo fans will like that. Something like, well, they're doing it with Steep at least. That's a new IP. So that's going on. That's just weird to me, because like, you know, Assassin's Creed is not going to sell because you had 2 Assassin's Creeds on the Wii U and neither of them sold. I like that they're saying they're going to support it. Ubisoft has been the most vocal of all the developers praising the Switch. Every chance they get, they're praising the Switch, so they clearly like it for obvious reasons. Like, there's a lot of unique things the Switch does that none of the other consoles can do. But at the same time, like, when I hear you say something like, I'm going to fully support it, and then I see For Honor's not coming, and I see Ghost Recon's not coming, which launches in March, the same month as the Switch, that to me doesn't sound like fully supporting. But we'll see. Maybe down the road they'll add more. They're probably just waiting for the install base.
Yeah, so that's why I did my thumbnail the way I don't know if you saw my thumbnail.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, check the thumbnail now. So yeah, really, hopefully that they will fully support this the way they're saying. They talking all that, but or they talking the talk, but are they going to walk the walk? You know, but I guess let's go with you, Dirty. What you think about it? What's your definition of fully supporting this Switch? What Ubisoft is saying?
I mean, yeah, I was kind of disappointed they wasn't bringing the Ghost Recon
Right.
and whatever it's called. I thought they would be bringing that to the Switch, but I mean, for right now, it just seemed like dude just said Just Dance like 17. Like, don't nobody. I mean, I don't play Just Dance. You know what I'm saying? I want to play some other stuff they got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, man, we'll see when it comes to E3. You know what I'm saying? They have to announce some stuff for E3. So we'll see what they got in the pipeline for the Switch, and you know, instead of Just Dance, because I don't want to dance.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? Just Dance is still selling really good on the Wii, not Wii U, the Wii. So
Damn.
I'm trying to figure out, like, is Ubisoft are they thinking that Nintendo's still trying to capture that same? Well, technically they are trying to get the casuals, but Nintendo's trying to go another route. They're not trying to fully have a casual system. So I hope Ubisoft is not taking that approach that all we want on this console is Just Dance. Like, we want a lot more than that, and the Wii U proved it.
Right.
Because Just Dance didn't really sell all that well on the Wii U, to be honest. So is that all you got on that?
Yeah. I just wait to see what they say.
What about you, Retro?
I feel like right now, like everyone's saying, we're really just going to have to wait and see. It seems like ever since that press conference, we're getting more information that's unfortunately making us have more questions for Nintendo, like in general. So I understand why they did Just Dance is more likely because with Nintendo, it's selling better with them opposed to, say, the PlayStation or the Xbox for that particular title. But at the same time, there's just so much right now with the Switch and so many retcons we're getting that I think just waiting in general for everything with the Switch is probably the best choice right now. Like, they're saying that the internet is supposed to be free for the first 6 months, but there's not going to be a web browser, so...
That's another...
Like, what are we...
We're going to talk about that.
Like, huh?
We're going to talk about the web browser next.
Oh, okay, I'll wait on the rest of where I'm going with this then. But yeah, right now, Nintendo is giving us way too many things to question them about, so I think playing the waiting game for everything in general is just what we need to do. That's all I got, though.
Oh, okay. What about you, Sinister?
I'm just like you all, just like it's more like a wait and see approach. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I mean, Ubisoft's been Nintendo's biggest cheerleader and stuff, like, since the Wii U and everything. But I mean, yeah, Just Dance. I mean, yeah, much as I hate to say, I mean, it does well on Nintendo than the big two. But as far as like the Assassin's, like the action games, like Assassin's Creed or Splinter Cell, leave those on PlayStation, Xbox, PC. They do better on there because Nintendo fans ain't gonna support that because I mean it's been proven. I mean it didn't sell well, but I mean.
I guess with the Wii U version, remember they got the GIMP version that was missing the DLC and they was charging the full price.
Yeah, but I mean, still, but I don't know. But I say games like Rayman will do well, but as far as this thing right now, I mean, it's just a wait and see. I mean, you're just getting more questions than answers. But that's just my take on that.
Like the Switch is kind of in a unique position because. Okay, we could go back to the Wii, and of course, yes, that was a full-blown casual system, and that introduced a lot of older people and a whole lot of kids to come to the system. And after the Wii had came and went, the Wii U, I guess whenever the Wii U came out, like everybody thought the Wii U just a casual system, just kid-friendly atmosphere. The commercials was catered towards a whole bunch of kids. And now, we go to the Switch. The Switch is in a different position than what the Wii U and the Wii was, because they actually having a lot more adults on the commercials. So it kind of don't make sense if they continuously and keep putting a lot of these kid friendly games on a system. But then again, people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s is buying the Switch. So that's just my little argument about that. Don't get me wrong, the Switch is still a casual system, but it's for everybody. That's why that's why they call it the Switch. What's up? What'd you say?
I feel like it's one of those things where like and me and Nick was talking about this earlier, but I feel like Nintendo rushed this out way too fast. And right now, like the Switch really isn't ready per se. Is kind of how I see it. Like I know you guys are cool with this launch lineup for the first year, but I still think it's pretty abysmal personally. And the fact that they don't really necessarily have their internet sound and solid for how they're going to do this right now too. It's like they really needed more time before releasing this console. And the way I feel about it, like Xbox and Sony with their 0.5s right now are really complete trash. So there was really no reason for them to rush this out, considering the situation that all the consoles are dealing with now. Like they could have really just took more time with this. I'm hoping like sometime the following year it'll be a lot more solid, especially with Pokemon and stuff, and where I think they're going with Pokemon Stars, which we'll talk about a little bit more later because I do have some evidence to where they may be going with this just based on stuff they provided in the game when you do the extras. But right now, the Switch is just not looking ready. Like, the Joy-Cons and everything are cool, and I like all the choices and stuff they have, but not having the internet necessarily ready. Some of the third parties are kind of already saying, we said we'll be there, but we're not going to be there. Mm-hmm. Not knowing how this internet's going to work. Like, everything is just saying that this console should not be releasing right now at this point.
I guess as far as the games for this year, like, they got a lot of heavy hitters. In which it took the Wii U.
I can't even say that because every time I look back at Zelda, I'm like, yeah, the new Zelda looks fun, but it's not really that much better than the Wii U version is going to be when you really think about it. Like, yeah, it looks better, but if you watch the video a couple of times in the trailer, those frame rates don't even look good. Like, so is it really $300 better for that game? Like, let's be brutally honest.
What?
Well,
you get where I'm coming from on this?
No, I see what you're saying, but either way, like, Zelda's a killer app. Zelda it's one of those franchises, one of those beloved franchises that a lot of people our age or even in the 40s and 50s that grew up on the NES going to go and buy a Switch for because they know about this game. And for what we saw with this this last trailer, they implemented voice acting, in which we've been asking for since Ocarina of Time. So they even drove more interest, to the game. So as far as the launch lineup, the launch lineup is not as good as a lot of us.
The launch lineup is not good, but
it's
I'm not going to say.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild is going to be the main seller.
Like
first year is excellent.
What third party game want to launch their game right by Breath of the Wild? Like it's not going to happen, man. Like,
no,
just
it's
look
going
at
to fail.
The Wii U situation. They launched with a whole bunch of third party games, but they was half-assed third party games. So like shit. You can't launch all those games and expect everybody to pay $60 for all these damn games. That's why they all bombed. So that's why I'm seeing from Nintendo what they're trying to do is spread these games throughout the year, so it won't cause no dry spells, in which we had a lot throughout the Wii U's life cycle. But this first year, like if you saying that Super Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild and Splatoon 2 won't sell consoles, you have to be insane. That's going to sell a lot of consoles, and like we've been saying for a while, the second year is really going to be the telling year. It's really going to be the year for a lot of third parties to jump on board. Matter of fact, we still don't know. We got E3 that's coming out in June, and that's
exactly my point. Like I feel like the second year for the Switch will be a lot more solid.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more solid
because
because third parties they're not gonna put their games by Zelda and Super Mario Odyssey and Splatoon. They're not. So
that's a big fail.
So Nintendo
that's like asking to fail.
Just let Zelda.
And my thing is, it's not even necessarily the third parties.
Mm-hmm.
There's still other Nintendo titles, I think, in the second year that will just be more exciting to me personally. Like Pokemon, I'm sure we'll get.
Mm-hmm.
The Smash Bros. Port, I'm sure we'll get. Like, there's a lot of stuff in the second year that'll probably come from the 3DS too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're talking about the first year here. Zelda, Mario Kart, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Super Mario Odyssey, and Splatoon 2. That is some of the best IPs that the Wii U had in 5 years happening in 1 year.
1 year. Like, okay. All these
I don't even like
franchises,
that's a really good first year.
Okay,
those are heavy hitter first party titles.
Can you expect it from Sony and Microsoft? Can you expect five heavy hitters from Sony and Microsoft in 1 year?
Like you're not gonna get Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War in the same year.
You're not. So this is basically Nintendo's version
in the same year.
It's like I know they don't have those either. Like I'm not saying that those consoles do, but I still feel that there should be a cushion for those fans that don't like all of those games. Is more my point.
Like they should have more games besides Zelda and Bomberman and 1-2 Switch at launch, because a lot of people don't play Zelda. JC Grooves, for example, he's a huge Nintendo fan, but he just hates Zelda. So I guess the Switch launch is not that appealing to him. But they could have beefed up the launch lineup a little bit more. But then again, the interest for Zelda Breath of the Wild is massive, dude. Like there's a reason why Zelda was the talk of the town.
I look at it this way: it's completely unrealistic to expect those, and then also expect a Pokemon, also expect a Metroid, also expect a Star Fox, also expect a Kirby, all in the first year. That's ridiculous.
You got to spread that out.
Yeah. Like I'm not expecting all of those, but for me personally, I would have at least liked to see a few 3DS games for this first year. Like just to give a little more. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be Pokemon. Like it would have been nice maybe to see a Phoenix Wright or just something small that the Switch could have easily played to give us more to play. Because like this is me speaking personally here, but like Zelda, I would have definitely played. Mario Kart, I wouldn't have got, because I only play Mario Kart when I go to Dave & Buster's drunk and play behind the actual gaming wheel. And
Mario Kart is God tier.
And then Splatoon, absolutely not. Like I know people like it, but I don't like that game. So after Zelda and then Mario coming for Christmas, I would have nothing else to play, which is literally why I canceled my pre-order. So I'm not saying I'm not saying all those big titles is definitely what I wanted, but some smaller ones from 3DS that we were told were possibilities, just to give some more buffer room for those of us that don't like those 5 games, we would have something else to play.
Yeah, because think about it. But to me, like the reason I'm waiting. I mean, outside of Breath of the Wild, there's nothing else that intrigues me. I mean, yeah, because Breath of the Wild is gonna be the number one seller. I think majority of people are gonna go for that one the most. But and of course with the others, yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just like with retro. I mean, just have some cushioning room for some of the other franchises. It's like, like I said, let Zelda have its run, and have like another game take it over. But still, like for me, I like to have like a little balance. Like okay, I'm gonna play Zelda for a while, but I don't want to get burned out on it too soon.
So what y'all saying is y'all want a lot more third parties, basically.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because like even with some of the news that's been reported recently, I feel like it might be misinformation. Like they're saying that some people are like canceling pre-orders and stuff for the Switch because they say it's trash, and it's not trash. Like it's a solid console. I think people just have issues with the program and the structure of the internet right now. Like it's a solid console. Like Wii U, it's better than that. The Wii is definitely better than that. But with the way we don't know how the internet is working, and let's be honest, out of those 5 titles, as strong as they may be, everyone's not going to like those. We just needed a little more to do in between. Like personally for me.
Yeah. I understand. Like,
we've been have games that's coming out in March. I mean, the Switch is coming out with the beginning of March. You still got games coming out in the middle of March, the end of March, April, May.
Yeah,
but he doesn't like those games. That's what he's saying.
See, and that's some of the other problem too. Some of the games that I do like that's coming later are old games I already have. Like Xenoverse 2 is an amazing game, but I also have that on PC, beat all the DLC, and play the game in 4K. So why am I going to buy that again?
That's understandable, but these are for the Nintendo fans that hadn't, played on Xbox or PlayStation. Like, this.
But console, I'm also a Nintendo fan that wants a valid reason to buy the console.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Like this console is strictly for Nintendo fans that really don't play Xbox and PlayStation. It's really a hardcore Nintendo fan console. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, it's if you're a 3DS fan, a Wii U fan, then this is perfect for you because these games going to appeal to you. And a lot of those games that was on the Xbox and PlayStation, like Skyrim and NBA 2K, like you hadn't played those games because it was on the Wii U. Then that's gonna be new to you. So we all own other systems. You a PC gamer. Me and Alex, we own PS4. He got a PC. I got an Xbox One. So yeah. Some of those games we already own. We already got. But with the Switch, this console is catering towards the core Nintendo fans. That's what a lot of people don't realize. They want this to be a multi-plat machine. I would like for it to be multi-plat machines. So a lot of Nintendo fans can experience a lot of games that we actually played on Xbox and PlayStation. It probably won't be the first year. That's why Nintendo is putting all these heavy hitters out the first year, so it can sell a good amount of consoles. So when the second year approaches, that's when they can really get a lot of third-party support. That's why I said, let's wait and see and until E3 comes around. And E3, that's when you're going to see a whole bunch of Western developers telling us about the games that we supposed to be getting on the Switch. Remember when they said they supposed to have 80-plus games developed?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now that number had grew to 100-plus. So, it's like the interest is growing every day. And basically, just because the launch is it sucks. Let's just be honest, it sucks. But I'm a hardcore Zelda fan. I'm not gonna play this Zelda on the damn Wii U. I'm just be honest. I'm not gonna play it on the Wii U. That's the inferior version. I'm gonna play it on the superior version. I could play it at home. I
would also like to answer Dr. Blue for a second too. Right now, you gotta calm down, bro. Like, you're really just super angry, and you're not paying attention to anything I said. I didn't say I canceled the pre-order because they have no games. I said I canceled the pre-order because they don't have enough games that I'm interested in. There's a difference in having games and having games that somebody likes. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, these are 15 games Dr. Blue likes, so I'm gonna buy the console. That's stupid. I'm saying there's not enough games I like right now.
No, it's understandable. We all own other consoles. Like, it's like this. If you don't own no gaming console, then the Switch, I'm pretty sure those games will appeal to you because you hadn't played them yet. We didn't already play, Xenoverse. Well, I didn't play it, but you played it. A lot of people already played Skyrim and all that. So yes, it depends. If you play these games or not. But I'm a hardcore Nintendo fan. I love their games, and I feel that there's going to be a major demand issue with this Switch this year. I think the interest is going to be really high, and it's going to be hard to find a Switch. That's why I pre-ordered mine. I'm getting my day one, even though it's not going to have a massive lineup. But throughout the year, it's going to be good. That's why.
What was the question?
Oh, what's up, man? I just saw you.
See, that's another possibility too. Some of the hardcore Nintendo YouTubers actually brought this up, and I didn't even think about it. But another good reason might be to wait to second year because there's going to be bundles out, which currently aren't available now.
If you want a price drop,
you wait a little bit, you're going to be able to get the console with Zelda or some other game.
I'm not
like
waiting
that.
a year to play Zelda. Sorry.
It might be a future bundle and have the Pro Controller with it.
Hardcore Nintendo.
The way I look at it is this: I'm not gonna deprive myself of Zelda for a year just to wait to get a bundle that I know I'm gonna buy the console anyways. Like that to me doesn't make sense.
It's just like people buying the PS4.
I can understand your case because you like a lot of what's out right now.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like waiting is the better move for multiple perspectives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's understandable. The reason why we excited because we like Splatoon, we like Mario Kart, we like Zelda, we show as hell like Super Mario Odyssey, we like Xenoblade. These games appeal to us.
I'm gonna crush everyone in this podcast in Mario Kart. I'm gonna crush every single person in the chat. None of you can compete with me in Mario Kart. I'm the Mario Kart 8 king. Nobody can touch me.
Hey, I'll challenge you as soon as Nintendo lets us know how that internet's gonna work.
I'm gonna beat everybody in that game. Nobody can.
All right. Let's go ahead and get all day into this. What's going on, all day? So do your intro, man.
So what now?
Your intro.
Your intro.
Oh, what's up, motherfuckers? It's all day. What's good? I'm just going hella late. You know what I'm saying? I'm on nigga time right now. So what's going on? I'm on nigga time, man. What's going on? We talking about the Switch?
Yeah, we talking about the first topic. We kind of drifting off, but the topic was Ubisoft is fully support. They said they fully supporting the Switch, but For Honor is not coming to the Switch or Ghost Recon. What is your definition of fully supporting the Switch? What Ubisoft is coming?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm thinking. I don't know how true that
you buying
crossover with the
you bought
games. I'm buying. Yeah, my connection's kind of fuck. I'm on my way home right now.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. I'll keep you down.
Yeah, no, man. Maybe some Rayman games.
Hey, I love Rayman. Rayman Legends was good.
Yeah. Hey, Rayman Legends is off.
Man, you sound like T-Pain right now, man.
I would love to see that on Swing.
auto tuning.
Huh?
They have to auto tune. Where Jay-Z at?
Man, yeah, man. I might have to go outside and do a couple of laps.
We need you a few more minutes.
Yeah, man. Let me go ahead and join back when I get to the crib.
All right, yeah, just come whenever you're ready, man.
No, fuck, you talking through PSN or something? What's going on here?
Oh, damn.
Nah, the PSN. No. I don't use mono headphones, man.
Oh no!
Damn.
I don't use silly string. But yeah, I'm gonna join the call back.
We lost him.
Dave J said ponies are hacking the cast.
He got sucked up into the Matrix.
Man, I'm gonna join when I get to the crib. I'm like 5 minutes away. Bro.
Oh, okay, cool, man. We're just getting started.
All
right. So I guess everybody, are we still on this little?
All right, man. I'll be back.
All right. Are we still debating about this first year? Like, yes, we know retro, bro. Like a lot of these games don't appeal to you, but as far as you want some of those 3DS titles, like I still think we ought to get some. Matter of fact, Dragon Quest was supposed to be coming. You love JRPGs. You love JRPGs. You say you love Tales of Zestria and what's the other one that you said that you like that just came out?
Star Ocean. I play Final
No, the other
Fantasy.
Tales.
I play Little Fantasy Star. Everything.
Tales
Yeah,
of
so
Vestria or
you
something?
got
Was
but
Yep.
yeah.
God Eater. All of them.
So you remember
Yeah.
I Am Setsuna? I Am Setsuna's
I
coming
Am
out.
Setsuna.
All these Dragon
Yeah,
Quest
I got
games.
either.
I Am Setsuna looks fun.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
There's a lot of JRPGs that's coming out this
The
year.
Persona series.
If you love
You know what's
JRPGs,
pathetic?
if you-
The
if you
Switch
love
has more
RPGs,
Japanese games in 1 year than the Xbox has had in 5.
yeah, like Retro, if you love
Yeah,
JRPGs,
Japanese
like,
based
that's
company. I
basically
mean,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
of course it's gonna be on there.
So that's pathetic, though.
So it's a lot of games coming out, man. But hey, if you want to cancel a pre-order, I'm not gonna get mad. That's your money, man.
What
But
the fuck do I care? Like, nobody
I
here
don't
really
care. That's
cares
your
if you
money.
cancel a pre-order.
You know, but I understand the launch might not be as appealing to a lot of us. It's not appealing, to be honest. But that Zelda is appealing. You know, let's don't get it twisted. Zelda counts as like about 5 games because it's a major, big blockbuster, heavy hitter, man. Like I don't care what nobody say. If software sells hardware, if that one soft look like a Mario Kart 8 when Mario Kart 8 came out, was it back in 2014? It sold a pretty decent amount of Wii U.
I can't wait for Mario Kart 8.
It sold
Deluxe.
pretty
I want that
decently.
battle mode.
When Smash came out, it sold pretty decently. It sold really good during the holidays. When Uncharted 4 came out, it sold a lot of PS4s. You know, software sells hardware. Zelda is going to sell hardware. When Twilight Princess came out on the Wii, Twilight Princess sold 3 million copies in 3 weeks. Come on, man. So I don't know. Like I think the Breath of the Wild is going to give the Switch a really big boost. And of course, you gotta remember, like there's going to be games coming like every week or every other week. It's just not going to be a shitload of games at launch. A lot of people wanted this to be a Wii U situation, a whole bunch of games at launch in which a lot of people's not going to buy it because they probably already played it on Xbox and PlayStation, and it was the watered down version. So
I don't want a bunch of year-old games.
Yeah, so they taking a safe approach with this. So that's just basically what I got. You know, like I'm good. Like whatever Mario Kart, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be finished with Zelda because that's gonna be a long game. So by the time I'm done with Zelda, maybe that's when Mario Kart and Orms come out. So I am interested in Orms because every time I look at it, I'm getting really more interested in the game. It actually looks fun. You know, so there's
everyone who's playing it says it's fun. I just don't like
Yeah,
fighting games.
Shofu's been hyping it like crazy.
It looks fun.
Echo.
Oh, is it Echo?
Okay, now it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, like everyone that's been playing that game says it's a lot of fun. It's just like I'm not into fighting games, so to me it's not interesting. But
okay.
people who like fighting games tend to apparently like this game
Smash?
a lot.
Don't you play Smash?
Smash is not a fighter. That's a fucking casual party game.
It's still a fighter.
It's not really.
I mean, it's not
You
one on
kick?
one.
Yeah, I have to disagree with that one. It's not a traditional.
It's not a. Well, I'll put it that way. Yeah, it's not a traditional fighting game because I know people are gonna.
It's not one on one. It's just like
I see what you're saying.
Because even Nintendo doesn't call Smash a fighting game. They call it like an action game or something.
An action
Yeah,
game,
like
man.
the closest thing to Smash being a real fighting game was
Is
hands
Ryu.
down Melee because Melee actually had fighting game mechanics. Most fighting games have wave dashing, which Melee indeed had. They had L canceling and stuff like that. Like it was one of those games where you could pick heavier characters and actually have a chance of winning. Unlike
Yeah.
Smash 4 and say Brawl, where when you pick characters like Ganondorf, you really don't have a competitive chance to win.
Ganondorf or Meta Knight. Yeah, you have the
Yeah,
zero.
that's what I'm saying. In Melee, you could pick those characters and win because L canceling and wave dashing made up for the fact that they were slow, giving you a fair chance of still being able to win.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to our second topic. We still getting off topic again, like we usually.
And fuck Ubisoft.
All right, let's talk about this internet in which you kind of brought up a while ago, Retro Bro. It's been announced, I think it was today, that it won't. The internet browser won't be with the launch of the Switch. It's not a big deal to a lot of
Crazy.
people, and a lot of people it's making a big deal. But I guess with me, it's a big deal, and it's not a big deal because I got my computer, I got my other systems, I could surf the web. But I do love anime, and that's why I use my consoles to go web browsing, to go on all sorts of anime websites. It's so easy. I don't like plugging my computer in to my TV. I got to get up, every 30 minutes just to change to the next episode. I just use my controller and just, keep changing the episode. So I love watching my anime on my consoles, and that kind of hurt me a little bit. But then again, I'm not gonna cry about it. So I don't know, man. What do you think about it? You probably don't give a fuck.
I just think it's funny. Like the reason I find it funny is because out of all the consoles, the Wii U has the best browser, right? It has the best internet browser. So we're going from the best internet browser to no internet browser, and you're paying to play online. That's why it's funny to me. Like, I don't care that there's not a browser because I'm never going to use it. But the reasoning that there's not a browser that they gave is so stupid. They said that there's no browser because they want to focus on just games. But then you look at the launch lineup and they are only releasing 2 games themselves.
I thought they said it's going to be temporary. Like, they not going to put the web
No,
browser.
they're going to add the browser later. It's just not available at launch.
Oh,
that's all.
Well, that's why, Retro Bro, he made a good point that this is coming out too early. And I think
it is a rush console. It's obviously a rush console.
Yeah, it's rushed because remember the rumor said that it was supposed to come out 2 weeks later than was the initial release date. So I believe that it is a rush console, man.
Well, it's obviously rushed. Like their network's not ready. That's why we're beta testing it for a few months. They don't have the browser ready. Yeah. Netflix isn't ready. Hulu's not ready. Amazon Prime's not ready. YouTube's not ready. The game recording feature's not ready. There's a lot of stuff that isn't ready. It's a rushed console, but that's just what it is. Like, they need to get it out sooner than later because their Wii U is dead.
Yeah,
and they got nothing, so they need a new device.
The 3DS.
The 3DS is the 3DS has games coming out still, but it's not as much as it was before. So it's kind of like, what else can they do, right? They can't let it lag too long, because then that's this even longer drought. Nobody wants that. And people want Zelda. Like, we've been waiting for fucking Zelda for, what, 5 years now?
Yep.
Yeah, so, like, that's just what it is. Like, they're going to bring it out. The rest of the stuff is coming later. And it's while it is funny, it's just what it is. Like, you'll get the stuff eventually.
Yep.
But their answer is just funny to me. Oh, we want to focus on a gaming device, but we're only launching 2 games at launch.
Yeah, I think Nintendo, they should be...
It's also funny because it's hard to say you want to focus on a gaming device when you don't do a traditional console and you do a tablet. It's like, okay, so I have a gaming tablet and it sounds cool because it's better than other tablets, and then you're like, wait, regular tablets have a web browser and a working internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that, man.
Yeah, because I don't really... I don't plan to use the web browser either. It's just the principle of not having a lot of stuff that makes you question, is there things that are important now that I'm going to be missing too?
Right.
It's like you don't care about small thing, but you think about what big things are now missing too.
Right. But the only thing that's annoying is, like, because I posted this article in a Facebook group that I'm on, like a Nintendo Facebook group, and these guys lost their fucking minds. They were going absolutely apeshit when I was laughing that the web browser won't be available at launch. They were saying all kinds of crazy shit. We don't need a web browser! It's a gaming console! Fuck you! Pull your cell phone out!
See, those are the
like,
Nintendo Defense Force I don't associate myself with.
It was over a 200 comment thread. These dudes were going absolutely insane just because the web browser is not at launch, and I was kind of just laughing about it.
That's because they're part of that weird statistic. You remember the one from the Know where they were talking about all these console gamers that go on Pornhub and all that nonsense? They're probably part of that weird statistic.
So let's go and get to Dirty's perspective about this. What you think about this web browser? Does it affect you, Dirty, or is it all about the games with you?
Nah, it don't affect me at all because I got too many devices at my house that's right at my fingertips and 2 steps away that I can get on the browser with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got on the browser once on the Xbox One. That was by accident. PlayStation 4, I think I've never even tried to go on the web browser.
It sucks.
The EU, I went on a couple of times. It is a nice browser, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's not affecting me that, I needed a browser day one because I'm gonna be looking up stuff. No, I'm gonna be playing the game. So if I want to look up something,
let's look at it this way: you got to use your cell phone for voice chat and game invites. Might as well use it for a browser too. Bang bang.
I it is, you know, if they bring it later, you know, that's fine. I'm still not going to use it. But if they don't, at the end, I'm still not going to, you know, worry about it. I'm gonna worry about, you know, the console actual succeeding. You know what I'm saying, and not failing and bringing me games. You know what I'm saying. That's at the end of the day, that's what I want. If they bring the browser, they bring. If they don't, I'm not worried about it.
I understand. Like, I guess, like, I know a lot of people want whatever the features that the Xbox One and the PS4 has. They want it to have the same. Like, I would love for them to have the exact same features, but we gotta look at it like this. This is one feature that the Xbox One and the PS4 don't have. That's taking your games on the go. So I don't know. Maybe it's a budget thing. Maybe, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lot of unanswered questions that Nintendo need to talk to us about. Because yes, we do feel that this thing is rushed. We need to hear from Nintendo's mouth that this thing is rushed. We know it's rushed because just look at the lineup. Just look at Netflix ain't ready. Freaking Hulu ain't ready. Whatever. Fucking no. The online, like, I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, the web browser ain't gonna work, but you know, we still can use the online
why
gaming.
Why are we talking about this? That's the shit that annoys me. Like, we're so close to getting this console. We still haven't seen the fucking cell phone app yet.
It's just like Nick said in his video. It's free for 6 months because for 6 months you probably have nothing to do that has internet.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no. Well, actually, one of these games must be online. The Bomberman game is an online game.
It is online. Yeah, it's online. So I don't know. They getting a few indie games too at launch. I forgot what was those indie games that's coming.
Well, here's the launch lineup: Zelda, 1-2 Bitch, Binding of Isaac, Skylanders, Super Bomberman R, Just Dance, I Am Setsuna, World of Goo, Human Resource Machine, and Little Inferno. That's the launch lineup.
It's true. The only game that looked fun on 1-2 Switch was the one where you played High Noon, but you can only be McCree for so long and have fun.
Yeah, that 1-2 Switch just looks so weird to me.
That
is definitely not a game for me.
Yeah, that's not for me. That's for casuals, man. Let's just be honest.
I think the Japanese actually like those type of mini games.
Probably.
Can you hear me now? We good?
Yeah,
there we go.
We can hear you. Are you still going with your topic of dirty?
No, I'm good.
All right, let's go and get all day on this. All day, what do you think about this? What the hell we was talking about again? We was off topic.
Talk about the online.
Let us know what you think about the Switch that's not having a web browser day one. How does that affect you? I'm not sure if you're getting the Switch day one. Do you even care about the web browser?
I pre-ordered it. You know, I don't know how long I might keep it because that flip is tempting.
It's very.
But you know what? It's very tempting. But you know what? Like I was talking in the multiplayer podcast earlier, man. You know, at first I was like, fuck that, I don't need that. I got a phone. You know what I'm saying? But I picked up a second job, so I work during the day now, and it's a lot of downtime. So I'm like, man, you know, I might, if I'm already on the Switch, I might want to just look at something real quick on a website. You know, it'd be a lot easier to do it. It'd be a lot easier to do instead of pull it on my phone, which is not a problem because I mean I use my phone to surf the web now more than I do.
Did we lose him?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I just think that, you know, it wouldn't kill him. I mean, even the Game Boy Advance had a web browser cartridge. You know,
it is coming. It's just not at launch. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine then. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
As long as we get it, but the apps
are spinning it as if it's not coming at all, but it's just not at launch. That's all.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Like I said, well, since you guys know that, do you think they should have waited, you know, a little longer to release the Switch? Yeah.
Just for the
web
browser?
I think it was supposed to come out March 17th. That was the rumored date, and it came out a lot earlier than we expected.
I'm happy to get it sooner.
Yeah, I just want Zelda. Like
that's the 2 weeks less I have to wait to play Zelda.
If you cancel your pre-order for a web browser and that other shit, but
anybody who cancels their pre-order of the Switch for a web browser, drink bleach.
Get a bleach chaser.
Yeah.
I'm buying the Switch for Zelda and Mario and Splatoon. I'm buying for these Nintendo games. That's why I'm buying the Switch for. And Zelda, I've been saying.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna keep real with you guys, man. I was gonna back out of the Switch maybe a few weeks ago, but when I got the second job, I was like, man, this just don't make no sense. This is a shit machine.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can take a shit and play some games. I can take it to work. You know, like
You play shit machine while you
It'll become second nature to bring it around with you and just have it in downtime.
It is.
I was like,
That's like
I'll take my shit to have it with me.
You know what's really cool? Like, you can bring it to work, and when you're on break, you can have local multiplayer on break with your coworker.
Yeah.
And guess what? That's going to make your coworker want to go buy one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, that shit is fucking
That's what my job. And hey, you can order.
On the go local
Hey,
multiplayer
hey,
is like the biggest advantage of the Switch.
Alex and Real. I mean, have you guys? A lot of YouTubers, you know, like Ghost Robo and all these big YouTubers, man. They say when you have that Switch, you know, local play, it's fucking great. It's just something about it. The way they did it this time, it just works well.
It seems like it's pretty seamless, which is obviously.
And it's still running at 60 frames too, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
because everyone has their own Switch. It's not like you're sharing the hardware.
Yep.
Right.
That's one of the best
dope.
things about having cartridges too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about downloading.
And like, if they do that thing where like one person has the game, but then all 8 can share it while they're playing locally, that's gonna be fucking killer.
Yeah, cause I think on the what was the Fast Race Neo, like if you by yourself, I think it's like 60 frames. But if you get like somebody like split screen, it goes to 30 frames. But with this new Fast Racing, what's the name? RX or something, whatever the name of the thing is.
I can't remember. RDX, Redux, or something like that.
I think they say you could play up to 4 people on the same screen, and it's still at 60. I think that's correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh wow.
I think it's still at 60.
Cool. Yeah, I thought that was real cool that they did that. I was like, okay.
So that's pretty damn cool, man. So yeah, I would love to get that and play that 60, man. I don't know. I see so much potential with this, man. Like this world, bro.
Yeah,
it's not gonna.
I think there's a lot of fun to be had with the Switch in ways that you can't do with other consoles.
And as far as a pre-order, like Retro, I think you should have just sold yours on eBay and got you and sold it for double instead of canceling it.
It's like what, flipping for thousands?
Bro,
You should've
I've
sold it
tried
on eBay.
using eBay before to sell something, and it did not work for me. My first laptop, the one that wasn't 4K but was running like 1080p, 200 frames, like I tried selling that on eBay, and somebody put in for the order and was like, send it first, and I'm like, I'm not gonna send it before you put the money down, and then they never put the money down, and then lied and said to the vendor that they accidentally clicked on it. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not going to try to
you
do
always have
I'll
to
do
pay.
Craigslist.
You always have to pay before somebody ships something. That's common knowledge.
Right.
Yeah, and the dude was trying to get it from me without paying, and I was like,
that's like
shady.
me going to Walmart, taking something, walking out the door, and they'd be like, "Hey, you didn't pay for it. Oh, don't worry, I'll send you the money in the mail."
Exactly, and I thought it was shady. After that, I was like, I'm not going to even try to sell anything to anyone on here anymore.
Just use Craigslist, man. People do that all the time.
They're scammers, man. Everybody's a fucking scammer.
Oh yeah. All right.
And then one time my account actually got hacked, and I've only used eBay like twice, so I just closed my eBay account in general.
Well, I guess while you're here, Retro, I guess give you your thoughts about the internet browser situation.
I don't care about the internet browser at all. I mean, I have like 2 PCs right now, both laptops. I have 2 phones. Like, that's not a big deal. The only thing I'm really worried about is that the fact that there's so many things they're saying they're going to have for this that they don't have. I have more of an issue of, what they're legitimately going to have. Because I feel like a lot of the stuff they're saying this is going to have, they don't have ready right now. So I don't care about the web browser per se, but I do care about not having things ready that they said they were going to have. So it makes me think with bigger things, what else don't we have for this console right now? And I'm more worried about that than a web browser. Like what game
for example?
are we not going to have? Or how is this internet going to work? Those are the 2 things I generally care about. But
my biggest concern with the Switch is their online network.
Yeah, especially because
that's the biggest question mark we have right now, because we know the only thing we know is we're paying for it.
Yeah.
They haven't said how it's been improved. They haven't said how they kind of talk about the voice chat, how it's done with an app, but they haven't showed the app yet. And it's just like there's not enough information about that. I know how a fucking Joy-Con works. I know
like the Black
Okage.
I think the Black Okage had the best video. Him and the GI crew had Shofu on there, and they were pretty much grilling him on what makes you think the Switches online is going to be good. And all he could really say was, well, I'm paying for it, so that means it's going to be good. And they were like,
ever heard of PSN?
And they were like,
what happened with
absolutely not.
PlayStation.
Exactly. Because the PlayStation you pay and it's not any better at all.
It's the same network from the PS3.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You're still paying for a free network,
the
man.
server's better, but it's not. It's the same shit.
For example, K Mega, which got the podcast right now, he just got a PS4 today in the mail, plugged it up, tried to go buy 2 games. Store wasn't working for like 2-3 hours.
That's because their network's down today.
It was down yesterday, I think.
That's
crazy, man.
Podcast.
Huh?
Yeah, I saw you on the podcast earlier. Like
that.
Oh yeah,
because it was mainly K Mega and Porter Rock going at it. I was like,
oh man, Porter Rock got that work today, bro.
PlayStation Network is like it's generally pretty terrible.
He was grilling them.
But my thing is, dude, it's like it still runs like a free service, and that's not cool.
Yeah. That's kind of my worry about the network we're gonna get with the Switch, because the Wii U's online is not good.
I think,
but it was free, so like you can't really complain about it.
Hey, real, you got a Wii U, right? In a Wii?
Yeah, I got both of them. I got a Wii U, a Wii, a GameCube, a Dreamcast, a PS2, a Sega Genesis.
No, I'm saying like for Nintendo.
I got it all, man.
Nintendo wise, how was your online experiences overall?
On the they were bad for me.
It sucks, man. Like, especially trying to play Smash Brothers.
In my personal opinion, the best console for Nintendo to play online was literally the 3DS.
For me, the best online game on the Wii U is Xenoblade Chronicles X, because that's the only one that's never crashed on me. Splatoon crashes fucking all the time.
Yeah,
Smash Brothers is laggy as shit, and Mario Kart has connection issues.
Not as bad as Splatoon. I really had
Splatoon has the worst. Splatoon by far is the worst online experience.
I got a question.
Which is not good because it's a shooter. It's about to be competitive.
Yeah.
If I want to play the Switch online, is it relying on my data on my phone?
You mean on the go?
Like on the go, yeah.
Yeah, you have to connect to Wi-Fi.
So a hotspot. My phone had to act like a hotspot.
Yeah, or if you're in a Wi-Fi zone, yeah.
Some companies actually do mobile hotspots these days too. So depending on your provider, you might be able to take advantage of that.
That's like doing hotspot from your phone to play online games. That's gonna be too slow.
Yeah,
and it's gonna eat a lot of data.
That shit burns your battery out fast at hotspot.
Yeah, that's gonna kill your battery. It's gonna kill your unless you have unlimited data, then it doesn't matter. But
yeah, that's one thing I don't like about like what's the phone? Phone now? I don't like that at all.
I like how the when you connect 8 switches together, they make their own Wi-Fi network, so you don't have to be connected. Yeah, that's cool. It's like a little, it's its own local Wi-Fi network.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's fucking cool.
So it's still a lot that needs to be explained. I think Nintendo needs to come out with a direct a week before the release of the Switch. We need a direct so they can better.
Sooner the better, man. The sooner the better.
They need to explain on how this online where they need to explain because there's a lot of stuff
and
they left on the table.
we still haven't even really seen the OS yet. We've seen like a screenshot of it.
Yeah. Like
I want to know like can we order the games through like folders? Do we get custom backgrounds? Can we put background music, stuff like that? Like they haven't talked about none of that.
I'm glad Nintendo is taking a different approach with this generation. Like they actually doing a lot more better with their marketing and the advertisement, especially with the Super Bowl. That drove a lot more interest with the Switch. But they still need to give out more details on how this thing operates, how this thing works. If you're going to charge us for online, let us know how this thing works. Like, like there's a rumor that we could probably still have online on our console instead of using the damn phone app. It's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but Nintendo, they need to say something. That what pisses me out about Nintendo. They just won't say nothing, man. They just be like, here, you do it. Like, I'm not gonna explain it. Like it's just so stupid of them to just throw stuff.
Realistically, there is no reason that you have to use your phone to do voice chat. There's no reason you can't say to me it has anything to do with the hardware because the PS Vita can do it. The fucking Xbox 360 can do it, and that has 512 megabytes of RAM. So it's not a hardware limitation. So why are they doing this?
I don't know. I
And
think
if they would explain it, then maybe it'll make sense. But like, as far as I can tell, it'll be.
Are you telling me that I can't use Wi-Fi? And what are you saying? I'm
talking about the voice chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like you have to use the cell phone app for the voice chat, right?
So it should be natively in the system, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like there's no reason why it shouldn't be natively in the system. Like I hear people making excuses like, "Oh, it's more convenient pulling out your phone," but like that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
How is using two devices to do the function of one device?
Just give me your fucking number.
What about people that like the game with headsets? They're gonna have to take off one earphone and kind of hold their phone while playing.
That's another
what
thing.
I'm saying.
Like that stuff doesn't make sense, and they need to explain it.
I thought the app was more to set up, the multiplayer online.
But like, did you see that interview Reggie had with what the fuck's his name?
Who?
I'm blanking on his name. Some YouTuber. Whatever his name is. But he had an interview with Reggie, and Reggie specifically said you're gonna use the app for voice chat and for game invites and setting up lobbies.
But wasn't there a
Was it on Fish Gerard?
Pro Jared, that's his name. Pro Jared.
But wasn't there a headset online that's for the Switch? Like that what got a lot of people thinking that.
Why would they be selling
my damn phones? Just a voice chat. Fuck that.
But just look at what's happening right now with us and how into gaming we are, and we don't even fucking know.
Oh man,
that's a problem.
Yeah.
We just need a direct to get some clarification,
that's
man.
What we need,
some real
man.
shit.
We never got too sinister with this subject, man. What you think, man?
About the browser, I can give two shits about it because I don't use it on my consoles. I mean, I got my phone, I got my laptop. That's what I needed. But as far as like the consoles, I use it for gaming or watch movies on and stuff like that. But no, but it's not a big deal to me. I mean, if I was like a Switch on, it's not a big deal because what am I going to use it for? I mean, the main purpose is to play games on it. That's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody else already explained everything for me. So
I kind of understand why some people is getting frustrated because they was like, I could get all these other features on the console, on Xbox and PlayStation, and it costs $300 the same price as a Switch got, and it offers a lot less. So that's an argument I can understand what they're coming from, But since it's going to be a day one launch situation, like let's just be honest. Like I'm pretty sure, a lot of consoles that came out day one don't really come out with everything the first day. So I could give them a pass to a certain extent. I'm not gonna give them a full pass, but if they go release this console, that don't have that many features at launch, then I expect them to implement these features within weeks in time. Otherwise, I'm going to get on Nintendo's ass and be like, what the fuck, man? I'm paying $300 for all this, and why are you offering us a lot less features than what you gave us with the launch console of your last console with the Wii U? So I don't know, man. I just don't know, man. I am kind of disappointed because I would like to use my voice. I would like to use voice chat on the damn actual console, not the damn cell phone. I could just use fucking Skype, a Discord, Google Hangouts. I could use all that, man. It's just so damn retarded, and I don't have to pay nothing. So that's why Nintendo needs to give us some kind of direct to better explain themselves how this damn thing works.
Right.
So anybody else got
I mean, you're not gonna use a headset.
I don't think. Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, I mean, they're not gonna use come up with a headset or something instead of using a damn phone. But but
it just doesn't make any sense.
Fuck that, man.
Like I don't think it's too much to ask to want to know some features of your system that you're about to drop $300 on. I don't think that's unreasonable, right? Am I being unreasonable wanting to know if I can talk on my fucking device without a cell phone? Like, is that
Not
unreasonable?
Not at all, bro.
Nah.
Why? I just don't get it. Like, that's like they talk so much about the fucking Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm. What you say, Elder?
I hate those fucking Joy-Cons, man.
I can tell you, God, those things will give you Arthur.
Did you know you can feel?
I think Dirty was saying
That's something. We got big hands.
Hold on. What you say? Hold on, y'all. Dirty was saying something. What you say, Dirty?
No, I said. I mean, for us to know more, then that means we got to just start hitting Nintendo on Twitter. Like every Nintendo fan, everybody that pre-ordered just started hitting and say, "Hey, we need a video or a direct."
I tweeted them. You know what the first response I got back was? Wait till you get it at launch and find out. Like, how retarded are these people?
What the fuck does that even mean? Just open it up with some surprising facts like, hey, babe, pass me that manual. Let me look through this really quick. You know, what the fuck? I don't got time for that. I'm a man. That shit gets tossed. Should be able to turn it on and figure out you know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't have to wait for that, man. We should know what we're spending the money on. Like you said, bro, I pre-ordered this shit. You know, I shouldn't have contemplating on, you know, taking my money back. That shouldn't happen. I should be set on my purchase. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like I'm set. Like I'm excited for it. It's just like these kind of things I want to know about ahead of time, so I know 100% what you're getting into, right? Because I want to know, do I gotta have my phone on charge 24/7 while I'm playing the Switch?
Like I said before, get that proton pack. You need that proton pack.
Yeah. All right, so is that everybody with this subject before we go to our last subject?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, let's talk about Xbox. All right,
Boo!
Don't even, Alex. I got a pistol right here, bro. Don't even start. Don't even fucking.
You should check our latest podcast with Drone Crush. We did some bump busting in that.
We went in on Xbox.
If you watch that, you probably want to shoot us right there and there.
Man, he be coming with
But all right, guys. Phil Spencer came out yesterday in a tweet saying he expect more first-party games come out this year more than last year.
I expect more first-party games too. Good.
So that's what he said. So that's a good sign. But remember last year, or a year and a half ago, when he said that we was gonna have the greatest lineup in Xbox history? I'm still waiting on that to this day. But he said, but it's just to a point.
Hey, real shit though. That wasn't a good lineup.
Huh?
You talking about 2015's lineup, right? 2015's lineup, right? That was a good lineup. That wasn't bad.
It's
better than
that was a
Forza?
No, it wasn't the greatest. No,
it wasn't the
we had
greatest.
Halo 5. That was
Halo 5. Yeah.
You know, that's good.
Rise
that
of
was solid
the Tomb Raider is a multi-plat. Fable never came out. Halo was just okay, and Forza's Forza.
So I won't call it the greatest Xbox history. I can go back to the OG Xbox. I go back to the 360. We're talking about the greatest lineup. But
I feel you.
That's basically got me to, that caused me to want to talk about.
Well, that's just a marketing tagline.
Yeah,
that's
just
what
it
whatever.
is. But I want to know exactly what is Xbox planning on doing, because I'm still a huge Xbox fan. I've been whooping their ass these past few weeks because I'm not happy with the Xbox right now, because they canceled one of my most anticipated games I really want to play. But
I'm not gonna pretend to get excited for fucking cell phone games like Fallout Shelter. That's just not happening.
But anyway, like E3 is around the corner, and they better be spitting out a lot of games, because right now we going through the same exact situation last year. One game within the first half year, and Halo Wars supposed to be coming out probably next couple weeks from now, and Sea of Thieves still don't even have a release date. It still says Q2. State of Decay.
Why don't they have a release date for that yet?
I don't know. Crackdown 3, no release date. Like, there's no release dates. Like, what is going on? We're going through the same issue we did last year. Are they planning on
pass me the ball when you're ready?
Are they planning on spinning out a lot of games during the holidays again? I don't know what is their tactics, but I don't know, man. They need
better spacing for their titles.
Yeah, they do need better spacing. They need to take that approach Sony did. Whenever they came out with Uncharted 4,
yeah, like most of their exclusives should be in the first half of the year, and then the big hitter third parties will be at the second half of the year.
Yeah, because the multi-platform really rules at the end of the year.
Sony don't have shit at the end of the year. You know, that's how it goes.
That's intentional though, so they don't have to compete with the big hitter third party games. Look what happens to Microsoft when they put their games against big games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. They get crushed. That's their own fault.
Like Rise of the Tomb Raider. That should have came out earlier, and it got trampled.
Exactly. They put it up the same day as Fallout 4. That was like one of the most retarded things I've ever seen.
That was dumb. I don't understand that. I felt Gears should have came out earlier than the year. This year. Early as 2016.
August. Should have came out August.
Yeah, that's what it should have came out August. Not come out
because that shit was dry. Like last year, we had Quantum Break, and then that was it for the first 4 months, and then we got Recore in September. Like they have huge gaps in between their games.
No, that was the first 8 months. There was only one exclusive the first 8 months. That was Quantum Break. Then Recore came out in was it September?
September, late September.
That's
terrible.
That's
that was
a big drop.
Like September was also
for they put everything in the last like 3 months, and it's just like that's too much at once. Why aren't you spacing them out more?
You got Call of Duty, you got Battlefield 1 and Titanfall.
There's
and
too much shit going on.
Yeah, a lot of games.
Multi-plat. This is my rant here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm 30, right? So I've been gaming for a long time. And it's almost to the point where me being as petty as I am, I can walk away from this shit and not give a fuck about exclusives at all on either side. Because I can name 1 or 2 exclusives that'll kill. I mean, not exclusive, multiplats that will kill exclusives right away. Sniper, bam, dead instantly. And it shouldn't be like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like multiplats, like exclusives are so far in between, and they're just cookie cutter. Like Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's just bring up that one before I go into Microsoft. Boom, bow and arrow, right? Skill tree, right? Open world, right? We've been seeing that for a decade already. It might
that
look
game
cool.
looks really fun, though.
It looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but we've played. I mean, the envelope's not getting pushed on either side at all.
Yeah, but like
it's not
that's a brand new IP compared to something like this is gonna be the 5th fucking Forza game on the Xbox One in once it comes out in 2017.
Right,
that's ridiculous.
But look at Neo. I mean, like let's compare Neo to Yeezys. You guys know about shoes, right? Yeezy came out with the shoe, right? Everybody wants it, right? What did Adidas do? They seen the success. They have 15 shoes that look like Yeezys, right? At a lower price. So everybody's seen the success with Bloodborne. I mean, let's say Demon Souls, the first one, right?
Yeah.
It's successful. It's great. Everyone loves it. Cool, right? Dark Souls come out, same thing. Bloodborne comes out, same thing. Neo comes out, same thing. And you're already on your 3rd Dark Souls. Like, we're just seeing a lot of repetition with exclusives now. You know, because developers are scared to push that envelope. You know, to bring us new innovation because they don't want people, you know, to back out of their franchise. They want to keep you locked in the ecosystem, which I understand. But for me, being jaded and been playing games for 20 years, bro, I'd rather get on Steam and download some indies.
It's just to a point that with the Xbox brand, what's going on right now with their lack of exclusives, like it's just a point that why even bother having an Xbox? You just buy a PC, get the better versions. That's just how I feel right now because I'm planning on getting.
I just feel like why do you, like there's no reason we need another Forza. Why isn't that money going into something else?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Well, it is.
Like, why
is it true that Playground Games they're coming out with another IP now, right?
They said they want to.
Okay.
But they're going to be stuck on. They're going to be stuck on the
new one today
because they're so damn good at it.
I think that this coming up E3 is going to be a make it and break it for Microsoft because they had that momentum with the Xbox One S, and now these past 2 or 3 months they getting their ass stomped by PlayStation. They just lost another MPD today. Right. So
you compare January and February of PlayStation compared to Xbox, it's a joke.
So basically, my next title, I'm gonna put ouch. Microsoft just lost another month to Sony. You know, crowd gamer. Every time when stuff go, I guess towards his way or Xbox way, he like to put ouch when it's not.
That's
going
because
he's
not a gamer. He's a cheerleader.
Yeah, he's a cheerleader. So I'm gonna put ouch. I'm gonna put a crap gamer on my thumbnail. Put ouch. Microsoft just lost another month.
That guy doesn't even play games. He fucking steals gameplay.
Oh shit. But anyway, man, let's go to Dirty, man. What's your intake about this Phil Spencer saying that we're gonna have more first party games? I would love for that to happen. I would be a really big fan. I would jump right back in that bandwagon. But if they doing that same shit like they did a year and a half ago, talking about the greatest lineup in Xbox history, and it wasn't, and they told me we're gonna have more first party games, and we're not gonna have more first party games this year. What is your feelings about the Xbox brand, man?
You know what? I'm actually waiting on E3. I don't see Microsoft coming to E3 not having exclusive, and you got the Scorpion like right around the corner. Like that got to be the dumbest shit ever. So I'm not saying I got my full trust in Microsoft, but I'm waiting to E3 because I believe they might have some exclusive that we just don't know about.
That will come out this year.
If they do, I would say maybe one for the Scorpion, 1 or 2 for the Scorpion. Well,
Still
Scorpion
waiting for
the end of the year.
Crackdown. We're still waiting for Sea of Thieves. We're still waiting for Cuphead.
Oh yeah, the Scorpion doesn't have any exclusives.
Wait.
Didn't they say?
Yeah, the Scorpio does not have exclusives. The Scorpio is tied to the standard Xbox One. It'll play VR, which the standard Xbox does not.
That's why Scalebound got canceled because of that one rule.
Yeah, because it couldn't run on the standard Xbox, which is why I thought they might as well make Scorpio have Scalebound exclusive, but Phil doesn't want that.
All right, go ahead, Dirty.
Which sucks.
Go ahead, Dirty.
That sucks.
I know you're still on. Go ahead, Dirty.
Yeah, like what's up with Cuphead? Like I done heard about this game since the launch of the Xbox. Like what the hell is this game?
We're gonna see it at E3 again.
Because it's a side-scroll shooter. Like how?
That's what's so funny.
I think
about
Cuphead.
I can understand. I can
7-Eleven
understand
Cup.
the game like Scalebound being canceled because that's not canceled. I mean, being delayed several times. That's a big fucking game. But we're talking about a 2D side-scrolling cartoon game. What the fuck is taking so long?
Hey,
look,
guess what? Microsoft, pull the plug on that fucking developer. If you motherfuckers can't get a 2D scroller right, see that rectangle? Walk through it.
Honestly, I will damage control a little bit for them. They're a small company. Like the developers are literally 2 black dudes, so they don't like have a whole team.
Oh, that's the reason.
Shit.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Damn.
Hey, it's February. Let's hook some brothers up.
Hey, pass me
yeah,
that blunt. Oh yeah, this shit look tight, bro. This shit is hard, bro. Look tight.
But yeah, they don't have a full team. It's just 2 of them.
I'm just
developing.
worried that this year's E3 for Microsoft is going to be a fucking Scorpio show, and that's it.
It better.
It is. It has to be.
That
has
sucks,
to be.
man. I don't give a fuck about that thing. Well, I want to see what games are coming. I don't give a shit about their fucking console that plays nothing that the normal Xbox can't play.
Okay,
Like we said,
Hold on, I gotta repeat this one. Davein23 actually said something funny. He said Microsoft is converting Cuphead into a shooter. That's why it's taking so long.
Oh no! They're turning a 2D side scroller into a first-person shooter, and it's still all cartoony. and
That
shit.
was a good one.
Yeah, the Curtis cartoon look.
Now, they got rid of cartoony feel, and now it's all super realistic.
Oh,
But he still has a
yeah.
cup on his head for some reason.
Yeah, he'd be blasted the piece and he'd die.
And then he shoots enemies, and he has a, you know what I'm saying, he tilts his head over and fill up his cup of blood and drinks it, gets more power.
Yeah, you see
That's what they want. And then he drives away in a Ford Focus.
Yeah, you see like
No, Alex, he drives away in a Yaris.
Oh no!
no. The thing is like when he takes damage, you can see him chipping away, and he just boosh, broken into pieces.
Oh my god.
He's probably gonna be a white dude named Lieutenant Cuphead that has a bowl cut haircut.
Yeah, Colonel Buzz cut or something.
Oh my god!
But you know what? My thing is too, dude. You know, Phil Spencer sees all these tweets. He sees the hate. I mean, they're staying tight-lipped, which is it could be a good or a bad thing. Like we just don't know. But to come with nothing, I think he knows he can't do that, bro. He can't.
Yeah.
He just can't. As a company, as a head of Xbox, he can't show up with nothing, bro. And he can't. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Show us some fucking 2018 games. Show us some 2020 games.
That's
you gotta
fine.
show something.
They just need to show stuff that's coming. Because like right now,
Right.
when you look at their exclusive lineup, it's pathetic.
Yeah. I wouldn't say all the way pathetic, you know, it's for certain people, but at the same time, when
like-
have you ever banked? But
What do
Alex,
they have
when
that
have you
looks
ever,
exciting though?
this is what I'm getting at. When have you ever banked all your money on Crackdown? We never gave a fuck about
Nobody gives a
Crackdown.
shit about Crackdown.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't. Oh, we got Crackdown. That can't be the only exclusives I'm looking forward to this year. You feel what I'm saying?
Fuck no,
Like,
yeah, like Halo Wars 2, like no thanks. Sea of Thieves, no thanks. Like I want Crackdown to be good. Like the idea of
Right.
an entire city being able to tear down the whole city, that's fucking cool. I want to see it. But that like, everything else they're talking about for this year,
Still no
exclusive
release
wise,
date
it's,
for that.
it's garbage.
Unless that's really for the Scorpio, some maybe the regular Xbox One couldn't handle that. Maybe I don't know.
Power of the cloud.
I don't know, man. Did we ever get your intake about this Sinister?
Oh no.
What you think?
To me, like, just to answer all day, it's like dude, I got 10 years on you, and you talk about being jaded. Like, I'm at that point, I don't even give a shit about exclusives anymore. But as far as things about Microsoft, I'm not writing them off yet. I mean,
I expect a lot from them because they're Microsoft.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not writing them off neither. It's just we expected more from them.
I mean, well.
No, go ahead. Sinister.
Like, curious question for you, Sinister.
Oh,
you said you don't care about exclusives?
I mean, I'm at that point. I don't even give a shit about it. It's like, hey, if it comes out, it's nothing.
Can I ask why, just out of curiosity? Don't you care about exclusives?
I just don't give a shit about them anymore. I mean, it's like it's getting to the point. It's like exclusive this, exclusive that.
I only ask because check this out. If every console had the same games with no exclusives, and you're paying to play games online, then what's really the importance of having any of those consoles if they're literally all the same?
Get a PC.
Right?
Exclusives.
If you went to Nintendo, you went to Xbox, you went to PlayStation, they all had the same games and they all charged you online, then what makes you want to go to either one of those three?
Yeah, like a mix of third-party and exclusives matter more this gen than ever before because of how similar the PlayStation and Xbox are. The majority of their games are the same, but then when you look at the exclusives, PlayStation's killing them, especially this year.
That's just like the thing what I'm getting at. It's like, okay, but I mean, just this generation alone, that's basically, why, I don't even really care. It's just like this. I mean, this gen is just garbage. That's what I'm really getting at. But
so what you're trying to say is, if consoles keep BSing you, in the next 2 years you're gonna be a PC gamer. I feel you. I feel you.
It's the logical way to go at this point. I mean, that's what Microsoft wants you to do anyways. Microsoft's pushing their gamers towards Windows 10.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a fuck about Xbox anymore.
No, that's still, hey, as long as they're still getting their billions of dollars. I mean, heck, but the thing is, like. I mean, I believe in Phil, but I mean, thing is, it's not always going to be on him. I think
he still answers to somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, he answers to somebody.
He can't just do whatever he wants.
But I know, it's just like E3 is like, just like you say, make it or break. So you never know. He can come by, you may be wild. Like, okay, come E3, hey, we're gonna show this, we're gonna show that. I'm gonna let the game speak for itself, but. Things like that, but I mean, just that's all I got.
I hope they come with bangers because it's a joke right now. They need to do something.
But like I said,
shouting
I'm not
all the time doesn't mean anything.
Take, like I say, these past few months, we've been praising Microsoft and everything, but these past few weeks. We just been turning their ass up because they've been doing a whole bunch of stupid shit, man, and it's just not to our liking. But at the end of the day, we still are big fans of the Xbox brand because they've been doing a whole bunch of consumer-friendly deals that make us more interested in their console and their games and everything. But it goes for everybody. That's why I call myself a neutral gamer. It goes for Nintendo, it goes for Sony, and especially with Sony. A lot of y'all that's been following me and Alex for a long time, y'all know how we feel about Sony. Y'all know that we've been talking shit about Sony because of the bad business practices that they've been doing. But lately, they've been doing really good because they've given us a lot of games that we've been wanting. They give us a diversified lineup. They giving us what we want. And that's why we have really nothing to say about them, but good things. We ain't talking shit because they are actually fulfilling our needs, what we've been wanting from them. And it's time for Microsoft to do the same thing, fulfill our needs. Stop talking about this goddamn Scorpio. Like, goddamn, it's about the games. At the end of the day, it's about the games. Like, ain't no wrong with pretty graphics, but I would love to play a lot of games. If I ain't got no games to match the graphics, go ahead.
Can someone explain to me why the Scorpio? Like, why do people think the Scorpio is going to change everything for Xbox? Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't understand. Why is the Scorpio so special?
Phil made it clear that it doesn't really do anything multiple times.
Because they feel
is it just me? Like, does the Scorpio, as far as I can tell, the Scorpio doesn't magically make Xbox have more exclusives. It doesn't magically make Xbox win the generation.
You have gamers that want to be like you, Alex.
I guess
they want to have a powerful PC.
I guess,
But
They
but
want
they,
a powerful-
but they don't understand. It's more complicated than that. Having a powerful system only
Doesn't
matters
mean
if the
because they
game
thought
is
that was sold to
optimized to do
PS4
so.
was power.
Well,
They thought
what?
that was sold to PS4 was power. That's not the case. It had the games ran better, especially the multiplats. The games look better. It has more games. It has Japanese games. It has a lot more games than the Xbox One. That's why it's sold. And I guess people think
Like
it's all about the power.
optimization of games matter just as much as the hardware. Perfect example issue we currently have on PC right now, Tales of Berseria. I love the game, but Bandai Namco put a 30 FPS lock on it right now. So
Right.
our people are trying to make a mod so we can play at 60 FPS and play it in high resolutions. Because now I
that's what
can't
happened
play
with Mafia 3. They had put a lock for 30 FPS on the PC version, and the PC community said, go eat a fucking dick. And then they fixed it in a patch like a week later.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's essentially
PC
the same
motherfuckers
thing.
get fucked over all the time. That shit don't be fair.
Yeah,
That shit
but
do not be
when they
fair,
actually
bro.
like talk about it and they get it fixed, that's the problem with
Right.
Xbox right now. They won't say anything.
Hey, at least they don't
Yeah,
get charged for online.
busy,
That's
like-
one thing I can say.
They're too busy like caressing Aaron Greenberg to find out sales for games, and if Xbox won a month, they don't give a fuck that they have no exclusives coming as long as they're have year-on-year growth. As if that matters when you're 20 fucking million consoles behind.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I the Xbox One has been.
Hey, like I said, man, just play your games, hope for the
Yeah.
best. Maybe the shit will stop being so cookie cutter.
I'm
You
not
know,
gonna lie.
if you're
The
a gamer-
Xbox One has been my favorite console this generation, but these past few months, it's not my favorite. I'm not
I
gonna
feel
say.
you. I feel you on that.
I'm
I can
not gonna
I can
say
relate.
it's- I'm not gonna say it's gonna be. It's my favorite. And continuously and keep praising it, knowing that there's some issues that needs to get worked out. So
It's true. I remember how salty you were in the Reboot chat when Alex told you how much better Gears 4 was running for him.
Oh, it's way better. It's like a different game. That's why I just
But
don't.
Alex, that's what I want to tell you.
Yeah.
When I played Division, when I was playing it on PS4, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about when we got into an incursion, this game was running at maybe 8 frames.
Right.
8 fucking frames.
That's crazy. Dude.
When I played it on PC on Ultra, it was a whole new game.
Like
A whole
the
new
day I played Gears 4 on PC is
Uh-huh.
when it clicked in my head, and then that was the day I realized I don't need this Xbox.
Right.
Oh yeah.
I feel you.
That's when I
getting me a
experienced
PC.
firsthand. Like the game looks better. Not just resolution, but the graphics are better, and the frame rate is better. And the mouse and keyboard is better for shooters. Everything about it was
Wait, were you
better.
playing campaign? Is it 60 at 60?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Campaign at
that's-
60. I played the campaign all the way through on my Xbox, and then I played the
Uh-huh.
campaign all the way through on my PC because I wanted to see the difference firsthand. And it's night and day.
Right.
And it's just like
That's-
this Xbox is just worthless to me now.
Yeah,
So-
they play anywhere. The UWP stuff and
That shit is cool. I'm
Especially
happy.
if you're competitive gaming. Like if you're into competitive gaming, PC is the way to go. Like you haven't played Street Fighter until you've played in 120 FPS or higher.
Oh yeah. So
I just wish they would fix that fucking Windows 10 store. It's a nightmare.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
It's
it's a mess.
awful.
It's a
It's
mess.
absolute.
Yeah,
That shit makes no
deal with
sense
that.
to me. Microsoft is a software company. How is how is the store so terrible?
I guess since we basically done talked about everything, I guess we can get a few questions before we get out of here. Yeah, I guess questions, guys. Questions in that chat before we get out of here. I want to talk about more, but it's a little late. Let's get a little questions before we leave.
anybody going to go see John Wick this weekend?
Hell yeah, I got my ticket already. I'm going
I
tomorrow.
don't know
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, I'll be seeing it tomorrow.
I just
No,
rewatched the
it's-
first John Wick yesterday just to refresh my mind.
I need to
That
rewatch
is such a
that.
Refresh your mind.
fucking-
You mean revisit a classic?
Oh my god, that movie's so good.
So fucking good, man. You know what the best thing about that movie? He didn't talk. That was
Yep.
great.
Barely. And like he does all his own stunts and shit too.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
I like it. I'm very excited to watch the new one tomorrow. And then I want to watch Lego Batman maybe on Saturday.
Oh,
Hopefully.
I forgot about that.
Come out this weekend
Yeah,
too?
I'll
They
probably watch
both
that.
come
I
out
forgot about
tomorrow.
Oh shit.
That's why I was like having a hard time deciding which one to watch.
That's kind of. I don't know.
Then Lego Batman.
I'm kind of in a unique situation because I want to watch that, and me and my wife we got a date planned this weekend. But if the kids find out that we watch Lego Batman without them, they're gonna be fucking pissed.
Oh, they will freak out. Yeah.
They will be mad.
I think I'm gonna wait 2 weeks when it's available to watch online.
You're the worst. You're the worst person.
Man.
A brother struggling right now.
No, you're not.
He just spent all his money on
all that
the
stuff for free.
GTX 1080. You're not struggling, you liar.
Bruh, how much money it cost me for that new system? I'm struggling right now.
Motherfucker is buying a GTX 1080. He can't afford to go to a movie.
That's why I can't afford to go to a movie.
That's why you need a Fire Stick.
Any questions in that chat? Any questions?
Let's see. Did you know with the Xbox One you can buy an NVIDIA Shield TV and game stream from your PC to TV and play your Windows Xbox games using the controller and keyboard and mouse from the NVIDIA Shield? That's interesting. Let's see. What Xbox One owner is going to buy an Xbox Scorpio over a Switch? Talk about a waste of money. I agree.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
It's the same thing with a PS4 and a PS4 Pro. Like, if you already have a PS4 Pro, it makes more. If you already have a PS4, it makes more sense to buy a Switch than a Pro.
You're getting a totally different experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Dave J got a question, and I'm glad to answer it. He said, "Retro, why is the Master Race dudes cheapest when it comes to paying for things? It's because it's called being a smart consumer.
No, you're a thief.
It has nothing to do with
Let's
gaming.
be honest, Metro, bro.
It
You're
has
a
nothing
thief.
to do with gaming. When I go to the grocery store, I have my coupons. When I go to buy sneakers and stuff, I wait for them to be on sale. It's called being a smart shopper.
But you're not waiting for sale. You said you're going to steal the movie.
Here's another question. It said if you could have Rare bring back any one of their IPs to Xbox, what would it be?
Either Perfect Dark or Jet Force Gemini.
I say Perfect Dark.
Yep, either one. I say Perfect
Jet
Dark.
Force Gemini.
Jet Force Ship.
I think
Yeah,
Perfect Dark would
both
fit
of
the
them.
fan base more, and you could put Joanna into Killer Instinct, so that would make the most sense.
Someone said Conquer. Someone threw Conquer in there.
Conquer would be cool too, but I love Perfect Dark. It's such a good game.
I mean, I love it too.
Here's one for Tony. Do you think Slightly Mad Games? I think he's talking about Slightly Mad Studios are pussies.
That was the
because
Project Cars guy, right?
They can't port Project Cunts 2 to the Switch. Oh my god, he's mad.
Oh, they're not bringing Project
They
Cars over to the Switch.
just took the Wii U owners' money and just took off.
Yeah, like they already know that even if they do bring it over, nobody's gonna buy it.
That was pretty shady what they did, man. That was shady.
Oh, definitely, they're a bunch of fucking cunts.
And the game didn't even sell well on the Xbox One and PS4. It didn't.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
No, it sucked.
Sega
No
or
Sega,
Zelda?
no.
I guess
Don't
that's
even
for
say
you,
it, Alex. Don't you even say it.
That's
Don't even say it.
you.
Don't even say it. I know you want to say it, Alex.
I would pick Zelda over every franchise Sega has,
Shut up.
including all their consoles combined.
See, don't get Alex started
Yeah,
on Sega.
I can't say every if Skies of Arcadia Legends actually came back, but let's be honest, that's not going down.
All you get are some terrible Sonic games, and what else does Sega make now?
That's my point. Like I love Sonic, but I'm tired of Sonic. Let that man retire.
It's not gonna
even
happen.
though
It's like telling Nintendo
supposed to
let
be their
Mario
best,
retire.
We got 2 Sega games coming out this year.
I mean, I
Two
understand
Sonic
why
games coming out
Mario
this
is still going because there is no
Mario.
there
Yeah,
is no
Mario,
backup
you
for
know,
Mario
Mega
that's solid, but there's backups for Sonic that are solid. Like Freedom Planet proved they can fill the shoes.
Actually, ain't there like 3 or 4
Rayman,
Sega
shit.
games that's coming out this year? Yakuza. Damn, I can't fucking say it now.
Yeah,
Is
Yakuza.
it
Yakuza.
a Sega game?
Yeah.
That's a Sega game.
Yeah, it is.
That's Sega. You got the Sonic.
What
Mania,
else is coming?
Sonic Mania, Project
Well,
Sonic.
Shenmue 3 eventually.
Yeah, whenever that's coming out. I don't know.
We got Sonic Mania and we got Project Sonic 2017.
Sonic Mania
Come on
don't
with
even
the Sonic
count. It's
shit,
Sonic
man.
1, 2, 3, and 4 together.
I think Sonic Mania is gonna be good though.
Yeah.
I mean, of course it's gonna be good because those first
Sonic
3
needs
games
a
were
redemption
good.
really bad.
But that's cheating.
Oh, let's don't forget Sonic CD. That was a really good game too.
Real, please calm down.
Nah, calm down. So you telling me Sonic CD was a bad game?
For Sonic Spinball.
No, not that game. That sucked.
At least you didn't say Sonic 06.
Hey, the best part about Sonic 3 that I don't think a lot of people remember is that if you actually get the Super Emeralds with Tails, he becomes Super Tails, and all those little animals you save are his goons, and he can summon them to attack and jump the enemy.
What the hell?
Also, Tails got some thugs working for him.
Yeah, Tails gets goons when he becomes Super Tails.
That's awesome.
Oh,
I think they
yeah,
said
so
the stream
Tails
was-
is thugging.
I think they said the stream is buffering a little
Hey,
bit.
I knew Sonic was over when they gave Shadow a pistol and a skateboard. It was over.
That's
That's
when
right.
he became so edgy.
So edgy, yeah.
So edgy.
How you
Got smart
do an
ass.
ollie and just start
Remember,
shooting
Alex?
everybody?
Everything in black is cooler.
Mm-hmm. Especially with a gun.
So my stream
Remember the
still
Matrix? Nah, Matrix is one of the best movies of all time. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
the first one, not the other ones.
Yes.
All right, I'll say a couple more questions.
Oh,
I guess
Vanquish 2, I would love a Vanquish 2. Vanquish is like one of the most underrated games.
And guess what? I only played the demo. Because remember, 360 was the king of demos.
That's what we're missing this gen is a lot of demos.
Yeah.
We don't have any.
There's very few.
Yeah, we only got betas now.
It worked.
that's
The
'cause
demo
companies
for
being
I think the
cheap.
demo for Nier Automata worked out really well because like I saw a lot of people saying after playing the demo now they're finally interested in that game. It's like that's what you're supposed to get a demo for. That's,
Right.
Like,
But remember, we used to
No,
come
no,
home
no.
and either from school or work, and you know that we used to know. Hey, that demo dropped today. What?
yeah.
You know why they got rid of
And-
demos, right?
Why?
What?
Beta.
Because they're being cheap. There was a job of game tester and QAs which were really popular, but now a lot of them are getting laid off because they do these betas and have us do the feedback and all that stuff, so they don't have to pay these guys to do it anymore.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Because I live in San Diego and we have a Sony building here where they do all the San Diego Sony games.
Yeah.
A lot of my friends used to get paid very well to test games, and a lot of them got laid off a few years
Yeah, that's
ago.
what I'm saying.
A lot of them.
All right, let's get back to the
Like,
question.
well,
We
it
get
makes
into the
sense.
stream.
Makes sense from their end. It's free, right?
All right,
Question?
Right.
let's get back to the questions. Questions, guys. Questions. Okay, I got one from Base
Arch?
Video.
Yeah, EJ Archer is a very good show. I love that show.
Yeah. You can only play Bayonetta 3 or No More Heroes 3. Which one will you choose?
Bayonetta 3.
I'm not gonna lie, No More Heroes good. I've never played it before.
I never played it before. I go with Bayonetta since I'm familiar with that franchise.
Also, Razor.
That's
Yeah,
something you
you-
need to ask. That's something you need to ask Nick because he loved No More
He
Heroes.
loves No More Heroes, yeah.
So that's something you need to ask because he played both of those games.
Like that tease of Travis' touchdown was his favorite part of the Switch presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing of it, you ever see like that screw attack when when Bayonetta and Dante went at it?
That was a good fight.
Yeah, that was excellent.
All right,
That's why I'm, and that's just like a dream wish, like a crossover between those two.
Yeah, crossover with Dante and Bayonetta in a game would be like the greatest game.
Like,
ever.
tearing up demons and angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question from Dave. When you gonna when will your Nintendo Switch giveaway gonna start? Mr. Dave J.
Nick got in his head.
Never.
Shoot, if Real do a
I
Nintendo
never
Switch
played.
giveaway,
I
I'm
never
signing
said
up so I
was
can win
giving
one.
away a Nintendo Switch. I never said that. The hell you talking about?
That's Nick. he got him drinking the Kool-Aid real.
What would you choose, Persona 5 or Final Fantasy 15? I never got into the Persona series, so Final
I've
Fantasy
never
15.
played a Persona game, so I don't know.
Final Fantasy 15
No,
was
I
good.
watched the anime.
To me, the Persona games just look too weird. I don't know. They're probably fun. People like them, but to me, it just looks a little too
Nah,
weird.
I know what you mean. I have a personal bias against chibi characters. I don't like chibi anime. I skipped Final Fantasy 9 for that particular reason. Like I'm not a fan of chibi characters. It's just
I'm
weird.
gonna alter your question, and I'm gonna force Final Fantasy VII remake into there, and that will be my answer.
I guess Christopher Grant. I guess I guess he's asking me when you're gonna start streaming games again. I don't know, man. I guess whenever I feel like it, man. I don't like to flood my YouTube channel with a bunch of games. Me streaming. Because not a lot of people are fans of me streaming games. They just rather me do podcasts and videos. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, or this weekend, whatever I feel like it, man. Maybe I just.
Sometimes weekend's rough. Yeah, I don't think you have time for that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your
I
stance
just
on
been
weeaboos?
I've been extra busy lately, man. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, man. I don't know.
That reminds me, I actually have off this weekend, so if you're still trying to do that anime podcast, I'll be available this weekend.
Saturday.
I'm down. I'm down.
If I do an anime podcast Saturday,
That was the best time too. I know y'all all saw that new Dragon Ball Super intro for the survival arc.
I have a
Man,
date.
fuck that. I'm about to tell y'all niggas about all the dope ass hentai.
It's gonna have to be tomorrow because
They finally gave the release date for Attack on Titan Season 2.
it's about time. Like, why it took so long?
It's just to the point I don't even care no more.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hyped as hell.
As far as the anime podcast, it's gonna have to be tomorrow because Saturday I got a date, and if I skip my date to do an anime podcast, I'm gonna have some divorce
I
papers.
can't do anything tomorrow. I'm gonna be at the movies. So.
Oh really?
I'll be available tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, we can try to go to tomorrow because Saturday I gotta help my brother move.
I'll be out of town tomorrow.
I don't know. We can try to do something tomorrow. Whoever's available. Saturday, no. Sunday. Actually, me and Alex did that show Sunday. I don't know, man. Maybe.
Yeah, so Alex, you're not the only one that has a movie date.
Yeah. Remember, I still got a life, people. I can't do YouTube every day, so.
Hey, Sinister, man, we're gonna get you on some of them day naps, bro.
Listen,
All right.
Why is that?
Nah, man, we gotta get you a date, man. We gotta go, man.
I already got one, bro. I'm all good.
Oh, you got? Oh, man.
He hit him with that line.
I
He said, hey, yeah, girl. Not only do I got Netflix, but I work for Amazon.
Oh, you already got a date, bro? Oh, man, this my fan. All right, we're gonna have to pick what
Chill
we
with
gonna
me,
eat
you
at, man.
get Prime for free, baby.
All right, we got a question from Ben's
Hey.
video. What exclusive game from the Sony Nintendo would you trade for the entire Xbox exclusive lineup?
Wait. What exclusive
Game from Sony and
or
Nintendo would you
Nintendo we
trade
trade
for the entire?
So we
Xbox?
have to give up Halo and Gears because they have nothing else that's relevant.
Yeah, basically. What about Forza?
I don't want to give up Halo and Gears. Those are two of my favorite franchises, though.
It's got to stay on the Xbox because without those games, that console's trash.
Let's
just be honest.
I love Forza, man. I've been playing Forza since 2. Ain't never stopped.
I just don't.
Forza Horizon 3 got me sold.
Actually, Forza Horizon 3 is selling pretty good. It's outselling the other Forza.
That's a fire ass game. It's fire.
For Horizon 3 is probably the best Forza ever made.
I'm gonna get on the PC.
Yeah, because Forza, because Horizon 2 was
I can play on
hands to me.
4K. I play mine on 4K.
So my same with mine.
Yep.
Let's see.
Who plays more
Did you
games,
see that
Reggie
it
or
only
Crap
took-
Gamer? That's a good one.
Who?
Who plays more games, Reggie or Crap Gamer?
I think I'm gonna have to give it to
That's
Reggie.
a good question.
I'm
man.
gonna have to go with Reggie, and I don't even think Reggie plays games.
Reggie don't play no games. Man, he's a
Oh,
local.
he just lies about it.
Yo, my favorite
Hey,
video
Reggie
was when he
Quinn
got
plays on
wrecked
the
in
weekend.
Smash. That was hilarious.
Reggie is so trash at Smash, it's not even funny. Like, he's worse than Drone Crusher at Smash.
Damn.
Ooh.
All right, I think that'll be it for tonight. I try to, actually, we almost at, we're about an hour and a half, something like that. But I didn't want to go too late because I know.
It's already midnight, after
yeah,
midnight
yeah,
here.
That's
gotta go to
interesting.
work
When
tomorrow.
what is Microsoft going to sell the scale-bound IP? They're never going to sell it. Look how long they've been holding it to Rare without doing anything.
Yep.
They're just going to hold it.
They got so much money, they just don't give a fuck. But yeah, man, I think that's it, man. I don't want to go too long, man, because since you got to go to work,
Dollars.
you gotta go to work.
Yeah, it's
in the
pretty late
morning.
for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, midnight after midnight here.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
So I guess anybody else have anything to say before we get out of
Nope.
here?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why my
I guess
screen was
so.
lagging a little bit while ago. They just started complaining, so I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. I just got my computer fixed. They took all the viruses out of there, so it's not my
It's
computer.
gotta be your internet, man, because it wasn't lagging when we were on
Oh,
drone.
it's not your computer. It's Google, man.
I don't know what it is. Oh, maybe because I'm using this
So
OBS.
Oh, this just in. Want to pass on this message. So Crap Gamer heard everything y'all said, and is pissed. He said, "Catch me outside." How about that?
What are they gonna wheelbarrow his ass out there?
I'm joking. I don't even know Crap Gamer. I just want to use that meme.
Anyway, guys, let's go get out of here. Anybody else have any other things to talk about before we get out of here? I guess not. So okay, it was a good show. Talk about some interesting stuff. We usually get off topic like we always do. As far as anime podcast, maybe tomorrow. If I don't really got much to do, because my wife, she gonna be gone all day. She's gonna have her hair done, so you know how long that take with women their hair. So yeah, I should be free tomorrow. Retro, I'm not sure anybody else want to come. So yeah, we'll probably do an anime podcast, and I hope I can get somebody else on. Talk about some Nintendo, some Xbox, whatever. And I guess we will catch y'all next week. Oh, no. Catch me in Alex Sunday. We can do the Alex and Real show. Pretty sure there'll be a lot more gaming news that's going to be coming up for us. And I don't know, man. What's going on with y'all guys? Like, how come I get more of y'all coming to when I do a Q&A, and when me and Alex do a show on Sunday, I get more of y'all coming. But when I do my main podcast, I get like the same 30 to 40. What's going on, man? Y'all don't like Retro Bro? Y'all don't like Sinister? Y'all don't like Dirty? All day? What's going on, man? Can I get
Maybe
y'all to
people are
come?
just busy on Thursday evening.
But anyway, y'all.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, if you live in the States, there's Thirsty Thursdays at a lot of bars. So
Thirsty Thursdays.
that's the thing.
I don't know. Maybe I should pick another day. I don't know, man. I would do Friday, but a lot of people they be busy on Friday. I don't know, man. I would think about it. Like if I do reschedule my podcast, maybe Wednesday, because I don't want to do Tuesday because that's when Alex do his show. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna think strongly on
Yeah,
that.
Tuesdays are a Nintendo show, so
Yes, I
to
don't
choose
know,
a
man.
different.
I mean, yeah, I was
think about
wondering
it.
Dennis going to return.
If I do,
I don't have enough time to do all the shows. That's why instead of Dennison, we're doing the Nintendo show instead.
Yeah, so I guess I don't know. I would let
Dennison
y'all know.
returns when Nintendo dies again. Then when Nintendo's alive again, that's when Nintendo
Yeah.
Mondays come back.
So I guess anyway, like if I do
Rise from the
decide
ashes.
to change the schedule of this podcast, I will let you know on Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter, please do so. It's in the link in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, Google Plus. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. Everybody's channel will be in the link in the description below, so you can subscribe to them. And I guess after that, we about to get up out of here. So let's go and do an intro before we get out of here. Start you, Alex.
All right, what's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here is another week of Real Talk with the Real Gamer. Yeah, we talked about Ubisoft. We talked about some Xbox. We talked about some Switch. Some good times. But yeah, also make sure to check out the show me and Ro were on earlier, which was the Drone Crusher. The hell was it called? Bot Bustin', where we went in on the Xbox fan base. That was a lot of fun. So make sure to go over to Drone Crusher's channel. Check that out. Tuesdays on my channel, we got the Team Red Talks Nintendo podcast. That's our Nintendo-centric podcast. I want to get more people watching that show. So those of you who watch this show, make sure to tune up for that show as well. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, appreciate you. Come on, guys, 13 likes. Come on, let's do better than that. Give me more likes than 13. It's like 20 some of y'all watching. All right, let's go with you all day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, All Day Digital, the man with the gold Ethernet cable, the pettiest faggot on the internet.
Oh shit.
Just want to thanks everybody for coming out to watch us talk shit, and you guys have a good weekend. Go see that John Wick 2.
John Wick.
And what else, man? It was good. Thanks for having me on the panel. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 6:30 Pacific time, doing the GRG podcast on K Mega's channel. So go ahead and check that out. And thanks for having me, bro.
I
Peace.
appreciate you, man. Let's go with you, Dirty.
Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy Dirty. You can check me out at my channel, The Old Dirty 33. Peace out.
I appreciate you, buddy. Retro Bro's going with you, man.
What's up, YouTube? Retro Bro here. We had a lot of fun tonight. Also, if you're a big JRPG fan, make sure you check out Tales of Berseria. You won't be disappointed at all.
Okay. Last not least, to go with you, Sinister.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Sinister Tar Heel here. It's like, yeah, it's been cool talking with you guys. Oh, don't forget Sunday, The Walking Dead returns, and then
Oh shit, does it?
yep, Sunday.
Oh sweet.
Yeah, then also Monday you can catch me on the gaming section. Post them up on my homeboy Kano. Come check me out Monday night, and that's all I have.
All right, now takes care of everybody, and that wraps up this week's Real Talk with the Real Gamer. And I appreciate everybody that's watching, and I appreciate the people that's going to watch after this thing uploads. And like I say, make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to everybody. Their channels will be in the link in the description below. And I will see y'all on Sunday for the Alex and Real show. And peace out. And that's all I got to say. I'm tired.